Coach, you said earlier this week that you felt like you had to play your best game to win. Do you feel like that you got that performance today that you were looking for from your team?
Well, it wasn't our best game, that's for sure, but I was just happy to see us find a way to win in the end. Once again, I thought we had times to really stretch it out. Defense got big stops and offense wasn't able to capitalize, and that's something it's kind of in the story of our season. So we have to continue to work on rising up in all three phases and putting teams away. But you got to give them a lot of credit. That's a tough situation there, and their players played really hard, like we've seen all year, and stayed in the football game.
If you're still a passing team, but with DeAndre at 132 last week and 164 today, to what extent are you becoming more comfortable running the ball?
I've said it, since I got here. If that's what we're having success at, we'll keep doing it. And he's really been running well. The O-line's been opening up some holes, and so we'll keep going to it. At the end of the day, we got to be able to throw it and win on the outside with our receivers, and that's something that's still coming along. But I was proud of the way DeAndre played and really protected the football all day.
The way last week's game ended, did that influence you to run him more toward the end to run the clock today?
No. With their offense last week, the way they were going, that was a game we needed to score and keep scoring. And I thought our defense was playing well, and we were getting first downs running the ball.
Coach, would you talk about the defense a little bit? 115 yards or so rushing is all they gave up, and then the number of stops, like you said, they played awfully well that they didn't.
I thought so. I thought had some big stops, some big key turnovers at times. Their 2 touchdowns were both off of our turnovers, which gave them great field position. So very proud of their effort. Hopefully we can build off that.
Case with the 14 points off of y'all's turnovers, first 14 points. Talk about this.
That's kind of been the story of our season. So I was proud of our group to overcome it this week, but we can't continue to do that.
When you've lost 4 in a row and you finally get the win, is it as exciting as other wins, or is it just more of a relief right now that you finally get back in the win column?
Well, I mean, wins are hard to come by in college football, so anytime you get one, you have to be pleased with it. I try to stay pretty level, so we're looking ahead to TCU already, and excited that our guys got to feel that. Those seniors especially don't have a lot of home games left, so it was good to get them a win.
Coach, can you talk about Pete Robertson today? I thought he certainly put a lot of pressure on them. It just seemed like he was in the backfield all day long, and that really helped contain that offense.
Yeah, Pete's been a guy we've really had to lean on for a lot of snaps, but he keeps coming. He's been playing over 100 snaps a game, and when we play that many. And he just keeps fighting, keeps coming, and continues to get back there. So excited about his development, and he's still learning how to play that position, and Coach Smith has done a really good job of mentoring him.
What do you think about Ian and the way he played today? Obviously he had the one draw, but other than that, what do you think about his play?
Exciting to see him come on. Those first few weeks, you could tell it was moving around pretty fast for him and Cam, and both of them have, I think, settled in a little bit. And it always hurts when you lose somebody like Brad, but I was excited to see Ian step in, make that big touchdown catch, and a few others.
Coach, significantly less penalties this week. What was it like to finally see some improvement in that area?
That was big. I thought, early on especially, we had a couple that backed us up, and one hurt on the punt return is a big punt return, and the other one we're going in to score, and we have a penalty to get us behind the chains. And so still had some inopportune times, but that's a huge improvement for what we've been doing.
You know what happened to Jakeem, that leg? It looked like it was more than actually it turned out to be.
Yeah, I think he's okay. I'm not sure what it was, but they just said he was back. So.
What's Josh Keys' status?
He is no longer with us for the remainder of this season.
And Jakeem out with an injury today?
He was.
What do you think the way the safeties played, being down that thin?
Not bad, not bad. Had some missed tackles that I know we'd like to have back, but I felt like for the most part they were in the right place at the right time, and that's a good start. Now we just have to finish the play.
Back on Keys, the reason he's no longer with you is what?
Violation of team rules.
Does he have a program permanently, or does he have a back?
Not sure yet. Yeah, not sure yet.
Was a repeat of what happened with the Kansas State game?
I'm not really going to get into that. You know, it's just violation of team rules.
Coach, can you talk about Taylor Semank? His punting today was pretty outstanding, especially there at the end when he got off a 58-yarder, really kind of closed the game out.
He's been fantastic. That last one was with that type of situation, a real money punt, you know, that type of pressure, and where he put it and stuck it helped us close out the game. So couldn't be more pleased with how he's performed all year.
If Bradley Marquez sees extended timeout, who do you think in the receiving corps will step up and fill the role that he's been playing?
Yeah, I'd say Ian would have to be a big part of that, and then we'll probably shuffle some bodies around from there.
What's been the biggest change in the team's rush defense over the last few weeks? The team's getting better. This is by far the best performance it's had.
You know, I'm not really sure. I think probably being more comfortable with Coach Smith's way of calling defenses and the things he's looking for. And then just a lot of guys up front growing up to an extent. We had a bunch of guys who are new to the Division I game and counting on to play reps, and I think it's slowing down a little bit for them, and hopefully they're improving.
Kliff, on your inside receiver situation, when do you anticipate getting Jordan Davis back?
We're not sure yet. That's the deal we're still taking day to day.
What's Tyler Middleton's status as well?
He is no longer with us for the rest of this season as well, and so we'll see moving forward. No, his was a different situation.
Coach, have you seen Coach Smith's basketball entrance to the arena last night? And does that kind of keep you from ever thinking that might be good for you?
I heard about it, but I didn't want to watch it. So, but because he's usually pretty smooth, so that's all right.